Okay, I'm gonna give a quick update before I throw everything back in, but I have one seat in right now. And I ended up bed lining the floor. And then up here, bed lined, same on the other side. Painted the side here, the jamb. You see it? Painted the headboard. I wire wheeled and painted the ceiling. I think that'd give you a better view. Yeah, not too bad. Finished seam sealing. Did up here too. Just did a quick patch panel. I didn't fill the whole thing in. The other side, I cut the other side out because there was a nest in there from rats. The only place it could have ever been in the cab. So I cut that piece out all the way along, this whole top metal piece, and then got that out of there. Seam sealed the whole windshield, and then welded it back in there and just tack welded it, and then seam sealed it, and then I went and painted it. I got some overspray in the window, but that'll scrape right off. Right now I'm painter's taping so I can paint the trim, and I'm throwing the seat back in. So that's next on the list right now. Overdue update. I just spent some time cleaning the windows and stuff, but the doors, you can see they're brighter. This is all cleared, just rattle can clear. It's nice and smooth. You actually wipe it off. The floors are dusty, so are the seats. I'm gonna armor roll both of those. Let's see. Did the trim around the window. This bracket, you see it's much less floppy. It straightens out. Trim's nice. Dashboard's cleared. It actually feels really nice. Like even this part is smooth. It's really nice. Brighter color. Same with the door. This one's a little bit harder to see, but same thing. Door panel, nice and clear. Window, I just scraped them all over spray and everything else. Got this little cell phone mount thingy. It was like $20 at Walmart. I Amazoned it. It's like $7. So next thing right now is I'm gonna take this wire it into an outlet of some sort. I have the outlet. I'm just gonna mount it down here, and I have to wire it into a relay somewhere. This was the guy. Came with these taps, but if you use those, you're pretty much stupid. And what I'm working on now also is I'm stiffening up the bed. So I just got to grind a couple spots clear here and here. I'm gonna weld. See what marks over there where I have to grind out. This is gonna sit on top of this. I'm just gonna pick it up a little bit and be able to weld this seam to here, and that should stiffen the whole headboard up because there's not much structural integrity left there, and that'll be the best thing. It's an old bed frame. Here's a little bit of damage too. I did that. I came in here, the lights were out, and went to turn. I get the sense that there was nothing here because it's been here the entire time. I turned the light on and I'm like, oh shit, the truck rolled back, and it rolled back into my drill press. When I lowered it on the ground, I guess when I did the shift cable, I never put it back into park. Or see how easy it is. How easy it is to knock out a gear. Maybe I'll make some kind of safety device off that, like that hook right there to the dashboard with like a little clasp. I think I mentioned it in an earlier video. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna block the rear because it is axle over. So I'm gonna block the rear about 4 inches, and I'm gonna lower the front 3 with coil springs, or I'm gonna cut them, get the truck aligned, and that should give it the stance I want, or closer to. All right, truck's running. A little over a quarter tank of fuel. Phone's charging. You can see this is my gauges. Got coolant temp 70 degrees. ILM good voltage. down here. Not a bad deal. I can live with that. Speedometer, everything. And we got my nice power steering. So we'll kill this. And you can see, that's where it cut off at. It has no more signal because I turned the key off. And this is what the app looks like when you first come into it. Up here. And then when the car signal, sometimes you just have to exit the app. Come back into the app while the key's on. Power to the computer. No, we don't want to use the GPS on the phone. Boom. Car signal's there. Check for fault codes. Do this all with the old cell phone. So we'll cut back and see what it says. Alright, that took about 30 seconds and we have 0 fault codes. So then you go back to real-time information and that's what it's seeing right now from the computer. It's not running. So you can set this dash up to however you want. It's pretty nice. And there's a whole bunch of different functions on here. But that's my gauges, and I'm pretty happy with it. So turn that off, and then we'll let that charge for a little bit. Not sure if I mentioned it in the last update, but I did put an IAT sensor in the motor, drilled at the one port in the top of the intake where the evap was, and I RTV'd around the sensor and hammered it in, and then I took a shop vac that I have up there and opened up the throttle body and just shoved it in there and sucked all the rest of the pieces in there. I just drew some paint on this while it's hot, just to help dry it out quicker. Just tacked it all around, just little short beads, little 1-inchers, but then I just finished off the can of spray paint that I had, just threw it on there because that was rusting. Not like it matters or nothing, but I don't know. Cover up some of the booger welds too, I suppose. I want a clear coat. This thing, after it rusts a little bit more, I kind of like the look of it. That looks like it was patched though, so I might clear it. And the tailgate, I want to clear it too because it's got some spots forming, and that's just wire wheeled almost down to bare metal. So, but that's it for this update, I guess. For now, I'm gonna try and look into more parts for lowering it.